start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sampson. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Tigers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Throws to the tight end. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Floating away. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll start this drive going to the air. Taking a shot on the first play. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quarterback making adjustments. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
Well, that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
Well, 100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Made a defender miss. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain length or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Open space in the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step. It was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Bryant. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Zings it complete to the right.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up fourth.
The Bulls will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll run play action. He'll throw it. Plucks it out of the air. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Moving out of the pocket. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Moving out to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Back to throw, it's Bryant. He's got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw again. Finds the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the single running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Wants to throw. It's Bryant. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Might be changing the route. They want to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. And what a catch! A diving grab down the right side.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Kept it loose past the marker. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, going to the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Catch in the middle, it's Porter.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, Mitch Williams. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's got his man across the middle. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
And first down for the offense.
Ready, set. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Back in the Bulls offense will return to the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Snap from the gun on third down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Bowling Green. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Tollefson. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Quarterback making checks. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, USF! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Tollefson. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Williams. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Hauls it in. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
1st and goal, USA.
The Bulls look to keep this drive humming.
Green 25.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Quarterback moving. Blasted as he lets it go. The screen, and watch out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Quick completion on the out route. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The DBs will back off a bit. Pocket breaking down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. The quick out. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To throw, it's Tollefson. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it, breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. 22, wants to go up top on first down. Throwing right. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they'll try to tack on 2.
Military stop.
Trying to surge it in. He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Memphis.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll just down it right there. To the air, it's Bryant. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome.
Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Number 24.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field.
Let's go, let's go.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Sampson. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Running into the open space. There he goes. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a man, it's Bryant. Extending the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 45. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
Here we go. Timber. Lion, gorilla.
The give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Memphis 42, South Florida 41.
35 seconds remaining. They'll line up for the onside kick to try to pull this thing out. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they're just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room. But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today.
This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans.
As we'll see a playoff team from last year,
The Penn State Nittany Lions
taking on a playoff team from last year,
the USC Trojans.
Rookie Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Away to get us going here.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Mayava. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, drops back. With the catch, it's Jordan. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up.
Looking to throw here.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going.
Boy, thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Hansen. Running with purpose. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. hustle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Snags the quick throw. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunch to the right. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball on Aslan's head, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's White. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Mayava.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They keep him guessing with a run.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Let's it go quickly. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back across the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime.
Here we go. Quick, quick.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Cook.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs. It's White. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, mix of 2nd and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Horner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To throw, it's Mayava. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Trojans, to put them on top now. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. So
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. On the ground, it's White. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Fake, looking to pass it. Good as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops Stops to throw.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And the game is now tied.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. That's caught. It's Jordan. Tiny space at the 20. Touchdown, USC. This offense is still clicking.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st and 10, looking to throw.
On the move now.
He's going to take off here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that completion. They'll hand it off.
First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive ride. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Caught by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass is caught. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Going for his running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
To throw, it's Mayava. He escapes the pocket. Oh, down he goes
It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Powers through. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Penn State 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The short completion at the tight end. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance. Up with some yards.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to tie. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
throw the ball.
On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Scooped up for the defense. They bring him down. Heads up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
It's amazing how quickly this game can change on you, Chris. Looked to me like this offense had a shot to go down and get into field goal range and have a shot to win it. And now, after turning it over, they've given their opponent a real chance to win the game themselves.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit.
The field goal's good.
And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mayava. The pass rush closing in. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.